Cook.
And I'm Tommy Scott.
And we're ECP-TV. Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
He's back again this week.
Hey, I've been kind of busy, you know what I mean? But okay, we're here.
I know. So we're going to, actually, today we'll report that there was one runoff election here in Ellis County, and it was for the sheriff, and Brad Norman was the victor, and he beat current Sheriff Chuck Edge. Brad won by about 58.63%. So it was a close vote. Okay, he got 4,212 votes to Chuck's 2,972 votes. And I want to just say I'm ashamed of people that didn't vote, because that seems like a really low number for Ellis County. 7,000 is all that voted. So did you vote?
Yeah, I voted. Why? What's the big deal?
All right. So anyway, there we go.
Well, hey, you know, everybody, you know, some people like.
You know, it's a changing. It's changing. Times are changing. And
Yeah.
People, but I like Chuck Edge a lot, and let's congratulate Brad Norman.
Yeah, congratulations, Brad.
Chuck's been
Do your job, Brad.
Yeah. And Chuck will do something even better, and I'm glad that he's my friend. That's the one good thing. I'm glad that I've met Chuck while he was during this COVID crisis. I got to know him, and he's a really good man.
Well,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna be certain that he does something else with his wonderful life. So anyway, cool. All right, so. We were just reading this really funny article that I wrote about your town, about the street name problem. What happens? What happens when you don't have a street with an identity crisis?
Well, you know, it's the little things I think that people like to kind of just get involved in. I mean, because all they got to do is just say, okay, let's change the spelling.
Well, apparently it was like the street sign was sent back in the 50s or something, I don't know, and it was spelled wrong, so they just kept it. It's kind of like if you change your baby's name and then they give her the wrong name on the birth certificate and she has to just keep the wrong name.
I can atone to that, because when I was in the first grade,
right?
When I went to school, my name started out being spelled Tommie.
On your birth certificate.
That's what it was on the birth certificate.
Oh my gosh.
Now, as I got older, then everybody started, well, that's the way the girl spells her name.
No, it's not. That's just with an I.
That's what I'm saying. It was Tommie, and then they changed it and said, well, your name should be Tommy.
Oh gosh.
So
now you're Tommy.
I'm Tommy.
And that's why you have an identity crisis, just like Mabel.
I don't have an identity crisis. I know who I am. So
Tommy Scott.
You know, do it sound? Is it Tommy? Is it Tommy?
Tommy. I like Tommy better.
I mean, with a Y, what do you say, Tommy?
Tommy Scott.
Yeah.
I love it. All right,
so, Tommy, you know, I mean, come on. So
my name's always been Rita.
So everybody always say Toby.
Oh gosh.
You know, they say Tommy. So I mean,
who are you?
Nobody pronounces it right anyway half the time. So
Tommy's not that hard to say or spell. Okay, Wilmer canceled its Pioneer Days. Are you guys gonna have? Do you guys have like a Pioneers Day or anything?
We have Pioneer Day.
Are you gonna cancel it?
You know it's gonna get canceled, so you know why you want to go there.
Okay.
Why do we want to stir up stuff that we know already
going to
happen?
know if it had been canceled.
You know it's gonna cancel. Everybody else cancels. You know when they go out and they call these people in to take these tests, and then when you start saying, oh, we got these many now everybody. Then the governor gets all confused because he's scared now because he's gun shy. They done scared him to death. So he's, well, I don't want to be the fault the one that everybody died. Well, come on, I can understand that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
So then you say, well, you know what? Let's just cancel everything. And then when it hit Houston, then it's another little place down in East Texas. They had a baseball game.
Yeah.
And they had this baseball game, and all these people caught this stuff. So now, you know.
Were they wearing their mask?
No, you know they wasn't wearing any mask.
I don't know. I mean.
How you gonna wear a mask and catch it? You like that? Not like that.
I was trying to figure out yesterday how to drink my Starbucks while I was shopping with my mask on. It's really hard. It's very, very hard.
You might as well just took the mask off.
Well, you can't though.
What you could have done the Starbucks thing in your truck.
I was in Dallas
County. Or your car. It don't matter where you were. You just don't want to obey the law.
No, I had my mask on. I didn't drink the Starbucks.
Oh, you didn't drink it?
Believe it or not, I followed the rules for once. I'm trying to.
That's hard to believe.
I know. Okay, so the hospital bed capacity in Ellis County, they were saying the hospital beds, because of situations like Harris County and Houston, is very bad. That the hospital,
Yeah.
it looks like that there's still quite a bit. I know that Judge Little had said that he didn't actually know, like, if Dallas would spill over into Ellis County if there was a problem. I can't even remember how many Dallas County cases there are now. There's quite a few. So, all right. What else is going on? Okay, I wanted to say something about Paul Perry. He was named to a couple of subcommittees for the Texas Republican Party of Texas. They had to cancel their convention, and they're doing it virtually. I think starting tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, and then so he's got a number of different hats that he's wearing.
Well, everybody's doing their best to make this thing right, and you know, times just changed. I mean,
I know it has forever.
I mean, you know, and evidently it was a reason why it had to.
Well, yeah, I mean, change is good.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, think about it. Everybody went virtual. Your classrooms changed. Your doctor visits changed.
Yeah. But
Your media changed. Even the TV medias, they're at home. Okay, you know.
You're still at home? I don't even watch the news anymore.
Last
news.
I saw they was at home, but maybe not. But
no, you probably have seen the news since I have.
yeah, and the last time I watched, they were at home doing the show. And they was in the parks. They having a great time with it though. They was in the parks hanging out and doing the news, and everybody's more relaxed, you know.
Well, yeah, but that, you know, the thing that worries me still is the lack of people coming together, community.
Well, they might want to start that because I think this thing was created to divide us.
Right. Yeah.
I really do. I believe this was a act to cause division in America.
Yeah.
To split the people, because it's awfully strange that all of a sudden this disease or whatever you want to call it, and it attacks everybody, and it just spread. It just spread everywhere like that. I've never seen anything spread like that.
I know, especially when the heat. I was going to say the heat was supposed to.
And then on top of that, after that, they started this racism thing.
Right.
I mean, it's just like they planned it to okay, they sick, they at home, we got them confined, they pissed off. Now, let's create a little racism and really divide them. Right. Now, why are they trying to divide us? They usually say divide and conquer. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, America need to wake up and start paying attention, because this is just not average here.
Right. No, this is very, yeah. And when I'm covering protests, which we're not having so much anymore, I will often tell some of the people, like, okay, this is great what you're doing if you believe this, but just while all this is happening, we're all losing our rights as Americans, and we need to all come together. And I still say that 100%.
Yeah, we need to squash this racism stuff. We need to start concentrating on our health and and so we can change the way things are. Now, we can change this thing if we work together. But if we keep on letting these people divide us, it's something else coming in to kind of Right. It's like being under attack. So to me,
Right. I agree with you. And actually, our producer did want us to mention, we only have like 1 minute left, but in the back page of the paper, there is the Congress of the United States, Article 1, First Amendment. We're going to start doing a show. I don't know if you're going to be a part of it, or if I don't know who's going to be a part of it, but we're going to start doing a show about the amendments and what our Constitution is. And so we would love to have sponsors come on and help us sponsor that, depending on what you feel passionate about, as far as judges or whatever. So anyway, we're going to do that, and I think it's important everybody knows that. And we're running out of time, Tommy. I'm Rita Cook.
And I'm Tommy Scott.
And we're ECP-TV. Thank you for watching.